Welcome to this week's Utah Coaches Insider. I'm Adam Jensen. Joining us today is Coach Kyle Whittingham, going into his third year as the football coach here at the U. Coach, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Adam. Appreciate it.
Spring ball. It's finally here after 3 months of no football. Give us your first impressions on the team so far and what you're noticing good and bad about.
I think so far so good. We've had 4 practices. We had 2. It was a little different schedule this year with spring break moving the week that it moved to. That necessitated us to get started prior to spring break. So we had 2 non-padded practices prior to spring break, took the week off for spring break, then came back, and we'll go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from now until April 21st.
Offensively, you got Brian Johnson back this year at quarterback. Talk about his progression after the injury and so far into spring ball. How's he playing so far?
Well, first of all, it's great to have him back. You know, he's a tremendous athlete. Had a great year in 2005. You know, was 4th in the country in total offense when he went down with his injury. But you know, having him back is you know, along with the 9 other starters, we have 10 starters in all returning on offense. So it's a very veteran group. Brian, to this point, has done a nice job. He's still a little rusty, you know, shaking some of that rust off. Not used to running our plays. He's used to running the scout team plays, you know, all fall. And so, but he's getting back into the swing of things, and he gives us that added dimension of running the football. You know, that element of the option game makes things so tough for the defense to deal with, and that's what he brings to the table.
Let's talk about the other side of the football, the defense. Huge hole to try and fill with Eric Weddle.
Yep.
What are you finding so far in spring ball? Are you finding a suitable replacement?
Well, we recruited 4 or 5 guys to replace him. I mean, he did that many things for us. He was, as everybody knows, corner, safety, linebacker, punt returner, holder, quarterback, running back. I mean, he did it all. And so we've got you know, some slack to pick up there, but the young DBs are doing a nice job. You know, particularly the corners. We have a young group of corners: Sean Smith, Eli Wesson, Justin Jones, R.J. Stanford, Mookie Murphy. All those guys are freshmen or sophomores, and all doing a fine job. We're only 4 practices in, but they've got a good start.
Let's talk about you for just a minute. Recently in the Salt Lake Tribune, an article was written saying that you're on the hot seat this year. You've got to make leaps and bounds to save your job because of some of the things that have been going on up here.
Well, you know, 7-5, 8-5 last year. I think we're heading in the right direction. 2 bowl victories in the last 2 years. Are we thrilled with what we've done? No, we have our sights set much higher than what we did last year. We want to win a conference championship. As far as the article, you know, everybody's got a job to do. I mean, everyone has to work for a living, and that's the writer's job, is to, you know, write things from their perspective, which is fine. And that's, you know, I'm very thick-skinned. Stuff like that really doesn't bother me. All I can do is worry about what we're doing to prepare for Oregon State.
Great. Well, thanks for coming in, Coach. The Red-White game is April 21st at Rice Eccles Stadium, so be sure to come and check it out. For the Utah Coaches Insider, I'm Adam Jensen.